Hello and welcome back to the Kind of Athletic podcast. This is episode 12. My name's Kellen.
I'm Sam.
Cool. So it was kind of a crazy week going on with a lot of things. There's a lot of baseball going on. Trade deadlines fast approaching.
We're getting close to people actually doing stuff.
Yeah, you would think so. NBA is going berserk. They had the draft and now free agency is open today.
It's been insane.
With a lot of moving parts. I know even hockey's had a couple of things that I know is not technically on our list. The Kraken have signed some big names. Big names, I don't know. They signed some papers and big deals in hockey. We'll see that. And then boat racing finished up their weekend down in Guntersville, Alabama. Not too surprising. There was a wind delay, which was kind of a bummer. Took a couple races away from us. And then obviously, like we end every episode, we'll end with some verses and an athlete we're going to kind of spotlight for you guys. Kind of go from there. But just kind of going into it, like I said, kind of crazy week with everything going on, especially in my life. We'll get into that a little later. Boat races. What a fun weekend. I don't know if you were able to watch any of the races or any highlights or anything.
I saw a couple things. I actually saw last year when I think it was Eccles did a full flip.
That was in Madison. Yeah, that was crazy.
Just kind of came out of nowhere, and I was
that went on the Pat McAfee show at one point. Yeah,
that was cool.
It was crazy.
I didn't watch it, but I did look up all the results and everything. Okay. So not how I wanted it to happen.
Oh, who'd you?
I wanted Eccles to win.
Oh yeah, he actually had a really good weekend.
But okay.
He actually looked really good. If I didn't watch him live, I watched the replays because some of them like super early in the morning. Andrew Tate looked amazing.
I can. Yeah,
he won. He won the weekend. In hindsight, he won the cup. He looked good. His boat kind of took a little bit to get going. I know the first race he wasn't. I want to say I can't remember if he got washed out or he just died. He was trying to cut the middle of the course to get in front of J. Mike, and he had to lay off, and then his boat just never really got kind of fired. J. Mike looked really good. J. Michael Kelly looked really good. He won the points weekend. The boat looked fast. He was able to fight for the inside a couple of times. Was just not able to. He kind of screwed himself in the final. Was trying to get lane 1 and then ended up getting kind of pushed out to lane 3. His boat's fast, but it always feels. I mean, obviously when you're on the outside, it's harder to catch, but he definitely is an inside lane guy. That's just that's his bread and butter. He's really good at it. Like you said, Eccles and Jamie Nielsen, the 11 won a race, which was awesome for them. They are kind of the.
He also had a violation. Did you see what it was? I saw something. I wasn't sure.
I didn't see. I know that they said he almost slid over and cut Peabody off, but then they rescinded it.
Okay. I saw something, but I wasn't sure. So.
I don't believe that it ended up holding that I saw. That would be the only one I knew of that I was watching about, but I could be totally wrong.
It says racing Heat 3.
I don't know, Chief.
But
DMZ. So I did not see that in Heat 3. Oh, I did not see that. So that means basically he a DMZ. What is that? That means he cut a buoy. He went early on cutting a course. So he was cutting the course and went too early. It happens. But he looked good. I mean, the boat looked fast. He won a race, which is huge for that team, which is kind of one of the lower tier teams is kind of where you would put them. They looked like their boat was fast. The 40 Eccles looked fast in a couple races. He kept up with JMK, like boat to boat. It was a fun race for him. Peabody, the 9, was disappointing to say the least.
Yeah.
That's a fast boat, and he
just was not there.
No, that's like the nicest way to put it. He was just disappointing. I don't know what was wrong with him or his boat or what was looking that way. And then Vilwalk, the 27, looks like there's still
something
working thing. Yeah, it's the first time he's been on the water. I think he still thinks because when he was in the Budweiser, the U1, when he won everything, his boat, like they just had so much better equipment that his boat, you could put him in lane 3, 4, 5, 6, and he would just
still win.
Oh, he would just come around you. He was so fast. I think he still believes he has that. And he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
He's also 70 years old, so it's like,
what are you seeing?
Yeah. What are out of those eyeballs? How foggy are those things? But the boat looks fast, and I still think that next year, if you can, hopefully maybe find a different driver, I think you could really make a good team out of that. I think Vilwalk's a great driver. I just think to progress the sport, you got to find a younger body.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think it was cool. I mean,
And then obviously we're getting close for next weekend is another race.
Yeah.
The 5th through the 7th, the 4th of July, which is coming up. That's why we have the greatest player of all time and this USA jersey up.
Yep. Except for the greatest player is not over there. That's okay.
I don't know where you're looking because I see him. So anyway, I almost brought the Jaguar ones too. My Jaguar. I should have hung them both up. I still need to get a Colts one. An Eagles one, and we could do that with Tim Tebow. We just one day just hang them all up.
I have all of them.
I need to get all of them. I need an Eagles one, a Colts one, and now a Raiders one, and I'll have them all. I don't think there's a Southern Louisiana one when he was down there, but if I can find
I bet you there is.
Whoa, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they race this weekend in Madison. Should be a good week. The river's always rough there. It'll be interesting. They actually drive under a bridge there.
That's cool.
Which is pretty crazy. So it should be a good weekend. Hopefully, if they can keep the same races they had this weekend. I don't know if Vilwalk's going there, so he might be down a boat, which kind of sucks. But if they can continue to have the same type of races, the competitiveness, it was good. So, anything on you, Ryan?
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You're still learning. It's okay.
Yeah.
Tate did win boring.
Yeah.
I like that. Andrew, congratulations, but boring. Yeah, pretty crazy.
I'm the good person to win.
Usually it's always it's going to be between him, J. Mike, and Peabody. And Peabody did not look good, so I would say J. Mike and Tate will be going at it quite a bit this year. So that was kind of just quick. Obviously, like I said, we have this weekend coming up with Madison, so we'll probably talk about it again next week. Try to get Sam again, trying to get it locked in. I did my fantasy pick. I don't think Sam's really got on board with it, but that's okay. I did really good.
I picked somebody, but
that is true. I picked. I could actually figure out your points and get you into my family one and try to be like, where did Sam finish? I picked the 11, which was a great pick because he basically got second in points, and typically he doesn't. Like if you add more boats in the circuit, so like in Tri-Cities and Seattle when there's more boats,
I see.
It's just more chance for him to get lower tier, which I don't think he looked good. So I don't know, but
thanks for watching the Kind of Athletic podcast. Please make sure to like and subscribe on all of our social medias, and we will see you next week.